Hi everybody, this is Red Hill Eagle. Welcome back to Hope and Glory, the TEW2020 save, the local to global. I actually can't remember what episode number this is, so I'm not even going to bother trying. It's been a few days since I've played this save. Since I've played any save, actually. I've struggled to get a few videos out, but I think I'm still on track. So, yeah, I can't remember if I've actually done anything off camera, so we're not going to bother even looking. I'm just going to go straight into our next TV show. Let's see where we're going to host this one then. I want it to be somewhere a little bit different. So we've had Plymouth Pavilion, Beckenham, Baths, Granada Cinema. Right, let's try to remember all those while we look for a different venue. I could, of course, try somewhere else around the country. Brighton Centre. Is that a little bit too much? Probably not. We've got the money now. Let's hold this at the Brighton Centre. Right, let's have a look then. We've still got incidents waiting. Oh, I bet we're going to have... Oh, no. They might not be so bad. What am I clicking? What buttons am I clicking? I want to go back to... That, isn't it? Backstage incidents. Chris Jericho. Created a relaxed atmosphere. Well done, Chris. Norman Smiley, the landlord. Yes, there was something I did. The landlord. You don't know who he is yet. Right, we'll get there. Norman Smiley was brought towards the wrestler's court. I'm pretty sure we had Norman Smiley in the last episode. But yes, let me just talk about the landlord. Let's just quickly go into our roster from here. I've done it on a couple of different saves in the past. Usually my UK saves. It's just a British character, right? He's a pub landlord, and he does an interview segment, a little bit like Piper's Pit or the Heartbreak Hotel or what was the other one? Didn't Jake Roberts have was it the Snake Pit or something like that? Or like an interview segment, and it's all set out like it's a pub, bar, and he's just the landlord. So yeah, just a character that we've got in there. So let's go ahead then and yes, book our main event. I want to think about, we've got to think about ratings. Let's have an inter-county championship match. Ludwig Borger will take on, Gary Beware, maybe not. Mind you, this is our main event, isn't it? So it's got to be someone relatively decent. Andre Baker's a star now, so we wanted to get him over, and he's up to star. I'll tell you what, let's have it against Gary Beware. Now, as I say, it's a while since I played this save, and this is incredibly unprofessional of me, but who's Ludwig Borger? It is them two in a story. Okay, that's all right. They can face each other a few times. This one will be... Ludwig Borger will get the win by cheating. Yeah, let's have it. It's quite a long match. Inter-county title. Ludwig Borger. Do that, do that, do that, and he's going to cheat. And no, I think we'll leave it at that. He's going to cheat. That'll be it. Hopefully that should be a pretty decent match actually. So let's get a few more. I just want to remind myself, because that might be too long, that match, thinking about it. How long have we got? We've only got 39 minutes TV time. So let's have a bit of a squash match here. Well, actually, when I say squash match, maybe not squash, but let's have Andre Baker get a quick victory. So we'll have, let's see, Andre Baker. Let's have him beat someone who's not too far down the card. No, Norman Smiley I want to get over a little bit. Johnny Angel? No, he's a heel. I know it doesn't matter too much. Johnny Kidd. Have they faced each other yet? Andre Baker and Johnny Kidd, no, they haven't. So yeah, we'll have this one as a shortish match. There you go, 5 minutes. Andre Baker to get the win. As I say, he's not gonna dominate, but let's not have it open either. Let's see if he can. So this is our storytelling match. We'll have him get decisive victory. Okay, so 39 minutes. We've got room for. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut that one. I think cut that one. The main event from. 60 minutes is quite a long time for a TV match. 12 probably doesn't make a massive difference, but we can get a couple more shortish matches in there. Be nice to get a tag team match on the card as well if we can. So let's have. I'm thinking probably we should have another major star in there. We'll save it. We'll save it for the possibility of a tag team match. I want to get Norman Smiley over. Let's have Norman Smiley against a heel who's on his way down. Who have we got? No, not really. Let's see. Chris Curtis, he's not on his way down, but he's not at the kind of age where I want to be pushing him yet. So let's go that. Let's go. Yeah, Chris Curtis will take on Norman Smiley. Norman Smiley will go over. I will just double check that I didn't have these two in Smiley's debut. No, I didn't. Yeah, another short one. Otherwise, we are going to run out of room. Norman Smiley will get the win. Open match script. And let's have him win. Actually, let's have him win decisively. Let's get a pinfall finish in there. Okay, so we've got room for another 8-minute match. Okay, so let's go for tag team then. I think it makes sense. Because let's get a couple more stars on the card. And what we do is, I know we've only got one official tag team, but now that we've set that precedent that we have tag team matches, yeah, I want to be looking at, you know, a few more people just fancy teaming up every now and then together. Let's have Dave Finlay. We'll have Dave Finlay and Bob Holly on opposing sides. And who are we trying to sort of get over? Johnny Angel I'd like to start getting over. So you can go with Dave Finlay. And then maybe a face. Let's see, someone like. Yeah, maybe someone who. Yeah, because we're not pushing him. I wouldn't mind Johnny Angel getting the pin here. So what did I say? An 8-minute match. So let's go Johnny Angel. But he will go over Tom Tyrone. Open match script. Let's see if we can steal the show with this one. And let's get. No, okay, yeah. Yeah, let's go decisive. Let's go decisive. Right, so our angles now. I want to get this pub landlord thing in. So his first guest has probably got to be our champion, isn't it? So the landlord. Let's script him because I don't really know how good he's going to be. Lord Regal Entertainment. And the idea for this sort of segment going forward, the first few will just be, you know, basic interviews in a pub setting. Then you might sort of see groups of wrestlers in kind of conversation with each other. And then, you know, can open it up to like barroom brawls and all that sort of thing. And I don't want to overdo it, but, you know, it's the entertainment side of the business, isn't it? So we'll just have the landlord interviews Lord Regal in the snug. And for any non-English speaking or non-English people aren't aware of what a snug is, you don't really get them these days, but it used to be kind of like a little quiet area in a pub where people would, I mean, you'd have sort of the main bar and then you'd have like a snug where people just went, it's like a quiet area, I think. I mean, I'm kind of too young to know what they are myself, really. Some pubs still have them, but I don't think they're used as the same kind of thing that they used to be. Let's have a look at our storylines. Ben McCoy and Michelle Starr. We want to do something with that. So let's have, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just have Ben McCoy and Michelle Starr. Lewis Blaine possibly as well. Yeah, I've been having Gordon Pryor do these news segments, haven't I? So we'll have none there. And we'll have none there. Microphone, script him. So who did I say after all of that? Ben McCoy, Michelle Starr, Lewis Blaine. they're all in a story together. So, but we'll also have, we won't just restrict it to those. Take that filter off. Let's see who we haven't used from the star list. We use pretty much everybody then. I mean, Ricky Knight is a personality himself, so we won't use him. So let's have a look at well known. Okay, yeah, let's get a couple of people on here that we wouldn't normally use. Let's see, we've got, do you know what's actually quite a few? So Chick Cullen, Scrubber Daily. I mean, I know we don't use these guys on telly as such, but they're still part of our roster. They would still do, I don't know, community events. We haven't really got house shows at the moment either. I don't think we've got house shows. Don't think we've got house shows at the moment, so they wouldn't be advertising themselves for that. But, you know, we've got them, let's use them. So let's just have, okay, so it's news, prior, intros, promos from McCoy, Star, Blaine, Cullen, and Daily. Okay, and that will be it. We'll go 6 minutes now. Actually, just cut it to 5. Probably be all right, but we do only have an hour-long show here. Let's have next. Let's have another look at these storylines. Flicking over to here now, Johnny Angel's in a story with Norman Smiley, and they're both in action tonight. Johnny Angel's in that tag team match. Norman Smiley. I'll tell you what we'll do. We won't have him be attacked or anything because Johnny Angel's fully aware that he's got a match tonight as well. So he'll cut a promo on Norman Smiley. Johnny Angel. Norman Smiley. Do you know what? It's been such a long time since I've played this save. I don't even know how we established this story started. I mean, I'm not really, this is kind of a behind the scenes series, so I'm not going to delve too deeply. I probably should do something though. I should probably at least have a look. Let's have a look at our storylines and see if there's anything there. Oh, we just had Johnny Angel attack Smiley. So maybe we don't know why yet. Maybe we don't know why, you know, like Norman Smiley's like, what have you got? What have I done to you? What have you got against me? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. And then we'll think of something. So let's have, so yeah, Johnny Angel, right, post-match. Angel appears, cuts promo on Smiley. On Smiley. Hates his guts. We don't know why yet. Smiley, confused. We'll think of something. Stick that there. Let's go for something. Who haven't we used? I think we've pretty much used everybody at the top at least. Johnny Smith. Okay, we'll have Ricky Knight interview Johnny Smith self-promo. Nothing more than that. Ricky Knight. Johnny Smith. Knight interviews Johnny Smith self-promo. Go 4 minutes. And that leaves us with just a few minutes to have the commentary team open the show inside the studio. Gordon Pryor, Nick Parry. Let's take those off. Inside the studio, Pryor and Parry open the show. So what do we have left? 3 minutes. Okay, let's see how we do. We'll get a 45 for the opening segment, the commentary team opening up the show. And then Chris Curtis, Norman Smiley, a 68. That's pretty decent. It says a decent match. Norman Smiley got the win, 6 minutes 13. And then post-match, Johnny Angel comes out and cuts a promo on Norman Smiley. Just basically says, "I hate your guts," blah, blah, you know. And Norman Smiley just sitting there confused. Maybe I think you've got me mistaken for someone else. What's this all about? Johnny Angel finishes what he's got to say and walks off. Rating of 60. Then we have our new segment of the landlord in the snug or in the pub, the bar area, interviewing Lord Regal. Just a self-promo, 75 though, pleased with that. Let's just have a quick look at the gimmick change for the landlord. Adequate. All right. Well, it's just a personality role, really. Our tag team match, Dave Finlay and Johnny Angel, taking on Bob Holly and Tom Tyrone. Had good heat and decent wrestling. Dave Finlay and Johnny Angel got the victory in 7 minutes 40. Johnny Angel forced Tom Tyrone to submit. 58, not great. I really hoped for a bit more. Dave Finlay sustained cracked ribs. Wow. Yes, thank you. And oh great, Bob Holly. Oh, Bob Holly, are you kidding? He caused the accident. Okay. Andre Baker taking on Johnny Kidd, 35. That's not great at all, is it? But yeah, this was just to get Baker over, but he's not going to get over very much with match ratings like that. Johnny Kidd's gimmick getting adequate. Ricky Knight interviewing Johnny Smith, self-promo, rating of 50. And then our main event for the Intercounty title, Borger got the win in 11 minutes 31 by submission with a torture rack after blatantly cheating. Defense number 6, rating of 63. Overall then, 67, increase in our popularity in 18 regions. I am very upset about the Bob Holly situation. Okay, let's have a look at the emails then. Dave Finlay injured. Oh, he's cracked ribs as well. He's going to be out for ages, isn't he? Let's have a quick look. 6 days? Alright, well, I mean, what can I say? I thought he'd be out for months. Okay. Bob Holly's obviously going to be pretty upset, which is a real shame because, he's one of our major stars and he's someone I wanted to get over. I mean, hopefully the rest of the roster isn't too angry at being blamed. I mean, we could sit here and give him a load of bonuses, but I'm going to kind of wait it out and just see where it goes and see how we can just see where it goes from here, see what happens. Hopefully it'll be okay and it'll blow over in a few weeks or a few months. I think I'm going to call that a day. We've got one more. No, we don't. That is it now for TV shows. We've got our event. So we are now in week 4, November, and the event is right. Well, yeah, we've still got Premier UK Wrestling, so it's nothing special yet until I haven't actually got anything set, have I? I mean, I've got my little notebook here, and although I've written December '98, that probably will be our first. Yeah, okay. So what we'll do is the next episode, we'll sit and plan out our first big event. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but we'll do that. We'll do that, and then obviously we've already got a few matches set for January and February and March because they kind of deal with storyline issues. But yeah, we'll do that. The next episode, we'll sit down and we'll go through the main event. Or the end of month event for December. So yeah, I'll leave it there. Thank you to everybody who's watched my videos, commented, liked, subscribed, all that good stuff. It's really nice to see. And my schedule, yes, it might be slowing down a little bit, but at the moment I'm managing to just about keep pace. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.